Ford Kenya leaders led by Bungoma Governor Wycliffe Wangamati, Kandui MP Wafula Mnyinyi and Tongaren MP Dr. Seli Simiyu are now calling on Ford Kenya party leader and Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula not to shy off from the Kasarani 11th November NDC meeting as announced by Ford Kenya Secretary General Seli Simiyu.
This is a new notice and we want to go to an election. We are inviting Wetangula and the team to come to the NDC so that we sort out once and for all the conflict in Fort Kenya.
We are all in agreement that to resolve the issues of leadership in Fort Kenya, there is no two ways. We must have the National Delegates Conference.
Speaking in Bungoma while meeting a section of Ford Kenya delegates in support of Wamnyinyi as their party leader, the leaders say Wetangula has been postponing the NDC meeting to elect a new leadership since 2015.
No party organ that dismissed me, and if the court order that he obtained a faulty court order, because the court order restrained the registrar of political parties from dealing with me. It did not stop me from being Secretary General of Fort Kenya. So he is a lawyer, he goes and obtains a faulty court order and wants to rely on it. And I'm really worried for him.
Wamnyinyi says Wetangula cannot purport to speak or negotiate on behalf of Ford Kenya, saying even the new Okoa Kenya Pact between Ford Kenya, Wiper and KANU is illegal, saying they were not consulted and that the leadership in place is also acting illegally.
He's purported to have, signed some agreement with the Okoa Kenya, with the Oka coalition, which also is illegal. We have warned the members, the other members of that coalition, that we do not recognize, that Fort Kenya is part of Okoa Kenya.
Fort Kenya is engaged in Oka, One Kenya Alliance, which Esele and his group have dismissed. But we know, the registrar of political parties knows, that when the General Council met and made a decision that NASA is disbanded, that decision was honored as legitimate.
This comes barely a day after Wetangula hit out at Eseli and his team as outsiders of the party.
I want to tell you here now that there will be no NDC called by Dr. Eseli because he has got no capacity to call for an NDC in Fort Kenya. He's not the Secretary General of Fort Kenya. The Secretary General of Fort Kenya is not an individual, it's an office. And the office functions whether the holder is dismissed, is dead, is suspended, or whatever means necessary taken against him.
Wetangula said Eseli and Wamnyinyi were barred from running any business of the party and hence cannot call for an NDC meeting.
Dr. Eseli, the MP for Tongaren, the former Secretary General of Fort Kenya, who was suspended after engaging in an unlawful act of staging a failed coup, was suspended, and the suspension was confirmed by the Superior Court or the High Court that he is not entitled to transact any business of the party.
They are calling on Ford Kenya party delegates to come out on 11th and vote in a new leadership, promising to support the new leadership or Wetangula if he retains his seat as the party leader.
We should be responsible enough to accept the decision of the delegates of Ford Kenya countrywide.
John Makuba, K24, Bungoma County.